Alright, I gotta go find one of the endangered bathrooms.
You can put that in.
What? Morning, Trainiacs. Race morning. Had my breakfast of a wrap, a little bit of peanut butter, and a banana. Just small in comparison to most other breakfasts. I also had a pre-race hydrator, Osmo. I think it's called a hyperhydrator. And yeah, we go in about 10-15 minutes. Are you excited for the race?
Yep.
I think I'm finally excited. I gotta go find one of the endangered bathrooms before the race. We got 50 minutes, and I'm sure the lineup's gonna be 48 minutes. That's it. I'm gonna check in with you after the race. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me a second, I'm gonna give you some good audio. Well, that's done, and that felt awful. I think the total time was 5:02. I don't feel good. I just wanted to say hi. I'll tell you details later after I eat a $30 worth of gummy bears. Wow, was that hot. About to get our feedback on. Oh, you're just filthy. We will sit and eat junk food and update you on how the race went momentarily. Before we get into the race report, I think that we should show off the one very successful thing that we did today. We got world-class suntan lines.
Look at that.
Yeah, those are nice ones. Oh yeah,
Where the...
Oh, that's nothing. Look at these. Because I like my high socks.
We went to Walmart and got Vesinol.
We got some of the healthiest recovery food that we could possibly get. So, my race, the times were certainly not what I was expecting. You want to see that, but you want to look in here.
I know,
because
but
you'll look cross-eyed if you look there. The times in swim, bike, and run, not what I was expecting. I was looking for, I don't know, about a 32-minute swim, did around 34, somewhere around a 2:30, sub 2:30 bike, did 2:39. Run, I was hoping for 1:35, but I did 1:44. All in all, though, swim was choppy, so that made it slow. Bike was an out, a back, and then an out again, and then like a little bit of a back. So the two outs, 2/3 of the race was into the wind, and then the back was uphill. And then a run, it was just hot. I thought that I bombed the run. Like, as I was on the run, I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna lose 200 spots. And then turns out it was basically right on the placing that I thought it was gonna be. Time was 5:02. I was hoping for maybe a 4:40, 4:45. But I honestly think that 5:02 is probably about the right placing based off of my fitness.
Yeah, because...
I don't think there's nothing I could look at
that
was a disaster.
Well, you were 13th in your age group.
89th overall of
Everybody
1,300.
should say cheers, Taren.
Even the pros were slow. Heather Wertel was 4:19, and she's done a 4:08. Tim Don won the men's he was fast.
Yeah,
I think he was a 3:55-ish.
Yeah, which is still a slow time for a win.
So, tough day. Very tough day. Yeah, and now we're eating excellent recovery food.
I just feel sick. I had a sick day.
It was her first pro race.
I know.
All these girls and athletes that we see in magazines, and all of a sudden, Leanne Cave, Heather Wertel, Nicole.
I've been doing it now for 5 years.
I've been doing it for 7. Does that mean I should be pro?
Yeah.
Thanks.
He kind of is pro. Like, more people recognize him around here than, like, probably half the pros. They're like, Triathlon Taren!
I got stopped. A group of kids, they asked us for pictures, And I legitimately thought that they were asking for me to take a picture of them because they needed a cameraman. That was really fun.
That was really fun. Oh, this was kind of fun. I needed to wipe my goggles. I had nothing to wipe it on, so I like asked some guy if I could use his sleeve.
I saw that.
Speak
You're
any
a
English.
pro. He would have like given you a fingernail if you wanted that. Like, can I just have one of your fingernails? You'd be like, well, you're a pro, okay. Probably
Well, I
need
guess
it. You know, M&M's, by the way, after a race. Holy shirt balls! Wow.
So I started the swim. And it's the first time that I've swam in salt water or open water since October. And it was really wavy. Like for
I don't call them waves. It was like
Chop.
3-4 foot chop.
It
3
wasn't
foot,
like
4 foot rollers and chop. The
swells,
current never
they
worked
were-
with you. It was either like in from your
so
left or like kind of hitting you in the right bum.
yeah, so that was good. Oh, and I didn't let myself think about monsters or sea monsters or sharks. And then I rode my bike and I was doing really well for a while, or like I was holding the power I wanted. I was all good until about 60K in, and then my stomach just started to wreak havoc on me and I had to drop my watts like at least 30. And then I threw up once. That's a talent though. Like to be able to throw up while you're riding your bike.
Were you still pedaling?
No.
That would be really cool.
No. So then I decided to start running, and that didn't go very well. What can you do?
It was hot.
But yeah, as soon as I started to pick it up, my stomach would start doing flip-flops. Whoa. Somebody's trying to get into our house.
I've been like opening the door and being all chivalrous as we come to the condo and be like, Nicole, you go in first. It's just in case there's robbers here.
Yeah,
Send her
in
in and I'll
case-
close the door and be
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah. I said a lot in this.
I say 10,000 times and I nip them out. Mel actually knows if any of you edit audio or video, you'll know what a waveform is. She recognizes my waveform.
Yeah, so I ran, and I knew probably by 2 miles in that it was going to be a slow run, so I just decided to run and finish because I think that it was an important race to finish still, even though I didn't feel good. So
You did good. It's
no,
a hard
sorry,
day.
not ever, but
You were
it's the
sick.
slowest race I've had in 2 years.
Considering everything,
Yeah.
just gutting it out and finishing is pretty badass.
So I came 10th.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, I saw a punch buggy on the bike course.
You can't do it when it's not in eyesight.
I couldn't.
You're gonna pay for that later. A couple of things that I forgot to mention. Number one, I had my Garmin all charged up last night.
Yeah, that's the
I turned it on this morning. Everything good. Full power. Hop on the bike. No Garmin. So I had to race the bike by feel.
You obviously felt pretty good.
Yes, I felt really good.
You biked like
And
a
then-
rock star.
Next thing is, so this is we're gonna get deep on this one here. The run really was not feeling very good. People were passing me, and at 8 miles, I think I realized that, you know what, I'm not gonna have a run that I'm gonna be really at all proud of. But I made lemons out of lemonade and reassessed the goals, and I said, you know what, instead of like being a party pooper about not having my 1:35 half marathon, how about I just make new life goal to not walk throughout this race and manage my body so that I don't cramp. And then the challenge wasn't like dropping a hot run, it was still being more in control of the run than it was of me.
That's a good way of thinking about it.
I think a nap and mojitos now. Not now, like hours from now. I think we're done.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to mojito it up.
Margarita? Daiquiri?
No alcohol.
Tequila?
Fancy
A flaming
drink?
mo?
I'll have a fancy drink with no alcohol.
A virgin drink. That sounds badass.